I'm about to take you stealth camping overnight in a modified gaming car. You see, I've been obsessed with watching these stealth camping videos online, and I wanted to try it out for myself. And I have 3 goals: to build the camper, make food, and survive the night. And I must do all of this without getting caught.
Slightly worried that it's his land.
So first off, let's build the camper.
This is an inflatable car mattress.
Now this inflatable mattress is going to be a little bit difficult to get in and out of the car. And although my car isn't, well, it's not really a looker, is it? There is one feature that in this trip is going to be a lifesaver, and that is sliding doors. I don't really know why a car this small has sliding doors, but it'll be helpful.
Wow, that's slightly more comfortable than the floor.
Now my car is very small and this mattress is, well, very big. So there is no way that this mattress is gonna fit in my...
Yes! Okay, that works, that's sick. Now if I do say so myself, this
is really starting to come together. The sun from that window though, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, it's hot. I've added a sleeping bag, 2 comfy air pillows, some RGB lights, my Nintendo Switch, a TV, and of course, a big power bank to power it all. Apparently this can last 2 days, so unless something goes horribly wrong, we should be okay. So after putting the RGB lights up, I thought it was time for a little car tour.
Look at this. I've got enough room to sleep. We've got a TV down here that works. We've got some RGB lights that, yeah, well, maybe not the best RGB lights in the world, but when it gets dark, these will light up the car.
Now, I did want to camp right where I built this thing. Unfortunately, there was a literal sign that said, "You cannot camp here." And I didn't want to make not getting caught, any harder for myself than it already is. So with my first task complete, I left to find somewhere to camp.
We should not be driving with this in the car. There's literally a TV next to me. This is either going to be the best or the worst idea I've ever had.
While I was trying to find a place to camp, there was one big thing in my mind. Camping in your car is illegal in the UK. So I needed to find a place that was remote enough that nobody was going to find me. Yeah, and I think I found it. And this is where I will be camping tonight. Not a bad view if I do say so myself. Today, it is the hottest day of the year. It is literally 30 degrees outside, which is hot for the UK anyway, but when you're sleeping in literally a car that absorbs even more heat, yeah, that's maybe a bit too hot. Now that we were all pitched up, it was time to sort the windows, and well,
that hasn't worked very well, has it? Look, it's a lot better than it was. At least there's no sun all over my face now.
And so the windows are covered, and I'm sure that's definitely not going to backfire on this incredibly hot day. So now that we're all parked up, I guess we're stealth camping. So naturally, we had to test that all the gaming was working okay.
Ooh, that was a good shot. I'm going to take the shortcut over here. Let's go. Sometimes I feel bad for spending a day playing games because I want to be in the outdoors and doing stuff there, but taking the games outdoors is incredibly fun. This should be something everybody tries. This is crazy. Maybe don't try it on a day as hot as this, otherwise you will melt.
Yeah, speaking of how hot it is, this is where we hit our first major problem. I'm just having to stick my head out of the car just to stay alive. Look at the sweat. Look at me, I look like a gosh darn shiny Pokemon. This is not good. This is not good. So I made the calculated decision to open all of the car doors. Now this means I am far more likely to get caught, so I'm gonna have to be even more careful. But then to be honest, I kind of just locked in and just started playing games, and it was honestly incredibly fun. I even came first in a Mario Kart Cup as a 24-year-old man. Look, I'm happy about it, okay? Do you know what's really weird as well? I've only had a couple of weird looks. Nobody stopped to ask what I'm doing or why I'm here or even why you got a TV in the back of the car. Nobody seems to care, which is good. Let's keep it that way, because I'm already having to deal with the heat. I don't want to have to deal with the police as well. Can you imagine getting arrested for playing Nintendo Switch in your car? That's not going to go down well in prison. And literally just as I was saying that, we got a visitor.
Tractor coming past, and I'm slightly worried that it's his land. I'm slightly worried he's going to come to us later and be like, "Oi, this is my land. Get off it."
And this is when I looked out the window and realised I was in full view of that farmer's farm. There's literally his tractor going down to the farm. And if I could see the farm, they could definitely see me. Yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful. Now, the second goal in this challenge was to make some food, and I had really neglected that. Now, the only way I had to cook food is this gas stove, and a gas stove has to be used outside. This was the biggest risk yet. Using a stove outside in plain view of everyone who came past was probably not my smartest idea. I was going to have to be really quick with this to minimize the risk of someone seeing me, and possibly reporting me. So earlier on in the day, before I found the place to camp, I'd headed to the shops. I managed to find some gas for the hob, and then I found this complete set of pots and pans for £25. That's ridiculous. So instead I went for this portable camping toaster for £5. Is this going to work? Maybe. I then headed into a food shop to get some more water and some food to actually cook. So let's jump back in time to right now.
Okay, it's about 6 p.m. and I am getting hungry, hence the stove. I don't know how to use this thing, and I'm kind of concerned it might just blow up.
Do you lift that up? Maybe?
Let's work this out. So
I'm very, very scared I'm just gonna blow up. Okay, and then I think we just like...
that wasn't good. We're gonna have to look up a YouTube tutorial for this because I'm actually gonna blow myself up. Oh my. We have gas. We have gas. And there we go. And now we wait, I guess. Oh, we don't want to set this thing on fire. Oh, it's setting on fire. Turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off. You know what? This is actually looking... oh, it's on fire again. Hold on. I spoke way too soon then. Yeah. Let's turn down a bit.
This is the exact moment I realised that I had been spotted. He'd seen the camping equipment inside of the car, and even me using a stove on a camp chair. It was very obvious what I was doing here. And instead of explaining myself to him, I said this.
You're right.
Apparently I am the most British man in the world. All I could think about now is getting this steak cooked and eaten before this guy came back, or worse, told someone I was there.
I'm sorry, what? That's insane. This steak looks disgusting. It is genuinely cooked so well. A nice medium rare.
And with one bite of my steak, all the anxiety about that guy finding me completely disappeared, and I was at peace.
Are you kidding me? No, I was really enjoying that.
Steak, you were very tasty before I dropped you on the floor.
Well, that's the end of that dream then. I guess I'll pack up the cooking and then we'll have to find some other food somehow. I mean, there's literally nothing out here. I don't know where I'm getting any more food from. Sure, that's future Adam's problem. Let's get back to some Mario Kart. I feel defeated.
And that's challenge 2 complete. Technically, I cooked some food. And as the sun set, I got back into my car and started to play some more Mario Kart. Until...
a real camper van has just pulled up. Like, not a car with a mattress and a TV in. Like, a real camper van.
I tried to just ignore them and just play a bit more Mario Kart, but then it got even worse.
I'm being really quiet because the people in the van, they've got out the van to watch the sunset.
This is me trying to film them getting outside of the van. Unfortunately, they started looking in the car, and I got scared. They were stood out there for a good 20 minutes. I just tried to play some games and keep my head down and not make any eye contact with them, because if they were to spot me, this could all be over. But after basically hiding for 20 minutes, they're getting in the car. Please tell me they're leaving. There it is. We needed to turn to night now because we cannot deal with that again. We're ending the night playing some Super Mario Galaxy because kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do this in the first place was because when I used to camp, I used to have a Wii in our caravan. And it was on nights like this, I'd go into the caravan and I'd play Super Mario Galaxy. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. I'm just going straight back to childhood. Oh no, another car's pulled out. Why is there someone there of the car? They're literally walking over. This was it. I had been caught. Either the farmers had found me, that cyclist man had come back to shout at me, or the guys with the van had come back for some reason to tell me to leave. There was no way that I was escaping this one now. Oh, hello.
You said you dropped your steak.
False alarm. My girlfriend surprised me with a McDonald's. She could have told me. That would have been nice. But at least we've got a McDonald's. That was actually terrifying. Well, thank you for the McDonald's. I think I've just pooped myself. So, after enjoying my McDonald's, I thought it was probably time for bed. What a day. Oh, I am definitely ready for bed now, though. It's been hot. I've definitely not eaten enough food. And I've almost got caught far too many times. But genuinely, despite all of that, this has been incredibly fun and incredibly cozy as well. And it's exactly the kind of vibe I wanted from a gaming camper. Those videos make it look cozy, and I can tell you now, it's definitely cozy. Right, let's go to bed before we get caught. Good night, everyone. That's the wrong button. That's even more obvious. Good night, everyone. Good morning. It is like 7 a.m. It is incredibly hot in here. I kept waking up every hour. Except for that, we had a great night and we officially survived the night without anyone finding us. Somehow. I'm gonna go home now because I'm incredibly sweaty, incredibly tired. I probably smell very bad. We did it! Yeah!